Hi there, Denny here from EPCOT. It's the very first day of the Festival of the Holidays 2023, and there is so much to do in the park. But my very favorite thing to do during the Festival of the Holidays is the Holiday Cookie Stroll, and that's what I'm here to do. There's a lot of fun things to do in the Disney parks, but this has really become, over the last handful of years, my very favorite day to be in the Disney parks. It's the very first day of Festival of the Holidays, and they're letting me do a scavenger hunt where I get to eat cookies. I am so in. I am so in. So why don't you join me? But first, I think we've got a few things just to cover. We've got some ground rules. Let's take a seat. Okay, first things first, grab your festival passport. That's the very first thing to do once you get into the park, because the Holiday Cookie Stroll, if you don't know what it is literally a cookie scavenger hunt. You do have to purchase the cookies, which have typically been $2.50, with two exceptions, and we'll cover that in just a minute. And you get to go throughout the World Showcase and purchase these cookies. They're at certain holiday kitchen booths, so you want to kind of plot that out. They'll give it to you in the very back of the festival passport. There'll be one sheet, one little page that kind of describes what to do. You got to buy 5 cookies. That's the very first rule. Buy 5 cookies. Now, do you have to buy all 5 that they have put on the cookie stroll for you? Absolutely not. You buy the 5 cookies that you want to do. If you have one cookie that you love the very most and you want to purchase 5 of that one cookie, you absolutely can do that. Just make sure you get a stamp on the back page of the festival passport for each cookie that you purchase. And then you take this completed Holiday Cookie Stroll page with all your stamps in it to Holiday Sweets and Treats, which is near Port of Entry, and you get a completion prize. This year, we've got the Wishing Star from Wish playing predominantly here in the Holiday Cookie Stroll. And we got to talk about these cookies again, because there are 2 on there that I highly suggest you avoid. Like, you just bypass them. You could wave at them if you'd like to, but then you keep on trucking. We don't have time or money to waste here in the Disney parks, and those 2 cookies are a waste. All right, so let's talk about those 2 cookies. Last year, they popped up on the Holiday Cookie Stroll out of nowhere. One was at Sunshine Seasons, and one was at Connections Cafe, and they're back again this year. And they're more expensive than all the other traditional Holiday Cookie Stroll cookies. They are giant sugar cookies with either holiday sprinkles pressed into the top or M&Ms. And I love M&Ms, but no, I don't think that they're quite special enough for me to actually stop my park day and add to the stroll. If you do want to see me covering them, you can look back. I'll link last year's Holiday Cookie Stroll video to in the description box so that you can check it out. But I will not be getting those 2 cookies this year. They're just not worth it. So then we're down to the spiced chocolate cookie. That's new. That's a new take on the chocolate crinkle cookie that used to be the belle of the ball in my book. I mean, I've told the story before, but there were moments where I came into EPCOT, into the park, before the end of the festival just to get that one cookie. Of course, that cookie has changed over the years, and last year it wasn't as good, and now they've made it a chocolate spiced cookie, and it's available at the Noche Buena Cocina. Then we have the Snickerdoodle cookie, the black and white cookie from L'Chaim, and that's taken top billing for me. Most recently, the Gingerbread Cookie from American Holiday Table, the Lindor Cookie from Bavaria Holiday Kitchen, and the Peppermint Pinwheel Cookie is back at Holiday. Well, it used to be at the Canada Holiday Kitchen. Now it's at Holiday Hearth Desserts in the Odyssey. That cookie did not impress. It went bye-bye last year, and it's back. So I'm hoping it's back in a better format. But I got to grab my stuff because I got cookies to eat. And it's starting to sprinkle, but we're going to push on. We're going to focus. Eyes on the prize. Let's go. All right, so I'm in line at Noche Buena Cocina for the spiced chocolate cookie, and one change this year Cookies are $3 a piece. Hey there. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great one. It's starting to rain more. I am going to stick in there I was going to say I'm going to stick in there as long as I can. No, we're getting this done. We're getting this done, friends. It's good to have goals. All right, I've got my first stamp. There's the chocolate crinkle cookie, which actually says chocolate crinkle cookie on the receipt. Of course, we know that it's been described as the spiced chocolate crinkle cookie. You can kind of see, oh, and it kind of smells, I mean, it smells chocolatey, but it kind of smells like it has a warmth to it, like a spicy warmth, like a Mexican chocolate warmth. And you can see that there's spices going on in the icing. Here we go. Can I just say something? This chocolate crinkle cookie, oh, there's a little heat. Okay, there is some heat on the back end when your taste buds, that icing hits your taste buds. But can I tell you that this chocolate crinkle cookie is better than it has been in the last several years, like markedly better. The consistency is more, because you want like all right, I got a little bit of spice on my tongue there, so hello, spiced chocolate crinkle cookie. But it's got a better texture and consistency. It's chewier like you expect from a chocolate crinkle cookie, fudgier. I think you can see the fudge there. So yeah, I appreciate that. If spiced chocolate isn't your thing, you know, you may not enjoy it, but I'm enjoying this. I like it. I like it. Oh. Okay, we're off to a good start. I'm headed to the Odyssey now to go get that peppermint pinwheel cookie. We'll see if it has improved. It took a gap year. Maybe it needed to do a little self-reflection and figure out what it was doing with its life. We'll see. All right. Anytime we get to go into the Odyssey is a good time. I love how they've been using it for festivals. Let's go to the holiday hearth. Okay, I am in the China Pavilion right now. I just made the discovery, and thankfully I made it now. I made the discovery that my mic wasn't picking me up for the peppermint pinwheel cookie. Bless him, he has two good things working, and he's getting his life together. That's what it is. So it's not as dry as the last time we saw this cookie. So that's a plus. Number two, you can actually smell the peppermint more, and you can taste it more in the cookie. So they've used more peppermint extract, which is really what I wanted with this cookie. Like, if you're gonna call it a peppermint anything, please give us peppermint. So it's a step in the right direction for this cookie. Now, the two cookies that we've had, the spiced chocolate crinkle cookie and the peppermint pinwheel, which one reigns supreme? So far, it's definitely that spiced chocolate crinkle cookie. So I'm glad I realized the audio wasn't working, because we needed to talk about this. Also, let's talk about another thing while we dodge the raindrops. There are 6 cookies on the Holiday Cookie Stroll. There's actually 8, but remember, those 2 sugar cookies, the one at Connections and the one at Sunshine Seasons, we're not counting those, friends. We're just not counting those. So you've got 6 distinct cookies, and you only need 5 for the cookie stroll. So I'm going to let you know which one to skip. Like the bottom of the barrel skippable one, and also the one not to miss. I'll have a bite since I'm walking. It's a gray and drizzly day today, but a rainy day in a Disney park is better than a sunny one anywhere else, right? I'll take it. And now for what is typically one of the longest lines in any festival, the Germany Pavilion, Bavaria Holiday Kitchen. And we're here to get that, the Lindor Cookie. Let's hop in line. All right, I've been to the Bavaria Holiday Kitchen here in the Germany Pavilion, and again, it is the longest line at literally any festival, just about. It's because they put a lot of choices there for adult beverages that are really, really popular. At least I think that's what it is. And so literally everybody just wants to go there. And it's okay. Listen, it only took me about 10 minutes to get to the line. So if you got a little bit of patience, you got a little bit of time, you'll be okay. I've got my stamp. There's the Lindor Cookie stamp. And I've got my cookie. Let's take a look at it. So the Lindor Cookie is 2 shortbread cookies with raspberry filling. It's got a confectioner's sugar top to it. Right off the bat, it looks like our shortbread has more like spices in it, more little flecks of things than I have seen in the past with it. Again, I love that the raspberry filling is popping out of the top. It also has less confectioner's sugar on it. I usually end up wearing more of it than I do eating it. Well, that's not true. I usually eat it, but I also wear it because of the confectioner's sugar. Here we go. Yeah, that shortbread has a different taste to it this year. It's good. Like, I think this cookie just got really elevated. I usually love that raspberry filling, but this year, the combination of the cookie that's got more flecks of seeds in it, like, oh, that's good. We gotta have some more bites. Oh, Lindor Cookie, you're doing well this year, bud. Right, it's off to the American Adventure Pavilion for the Gingerbread Cookie, who has been a perennial disappointment. So let's hope his looks match his taste this year. We'll see.
It's not that bad.
Here I go. All right, Gingerbread Cookie. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great one. All right, bud. I am here with the Gingerbread Cookie from the American Holiday table. He is just as cute as he can be, and I can tell you one thing that is an improvement on last year. Just from picking him up, he is softer than last year. I will take it. Now, if he tastes more like gingerbread this year, we may have a contender. You could be a contender, friend. He is awfully cute. I've got my stamp. I've only got 1 spot left because remember, there's an extra cookie this year. I will be getting all 6 of them. But yeah, the Gingerbread Cookie stamp is just the cutest thing. So here we go. And sorry about it, but it's off with your head. Okay, the texture is better this year. It is a softer cookie, so I am super happy with that. It's just not a dry, hard, crunchy thing. It is a light gingerbread taste. You know how sometimes gingerbread can just be like really, really in your face, depending on the kind of gingerbread it is. Like the German gingerbread that is sold in the Grand Floridian Gingerbread House, also the shingles that you can get over at the Contemporary, are just very, very different. Very not sweet, not sweet. This is a sweeter gingerbread. The icing is hard. It's not the belle of the ball at all. But I got to tell you, he is not. We're not in the dregs of the cookie stroll this year, gingerbread. It's not my least favorite. I mean, we'll go over the ranking at the end, but Blossom, he's not the he's not the bottom of the barrel this year. I'm making my way through Morocco right now, on my way to L'Haim. Now, L'Haim can be found in the little like patio area, the little special festival patio area between the Morocco Pavilion and France. Here we go. Let's get in line. I'm here in Alheim, and this is the stage where Zachary, the holiday storyteller, tells the story of Hanukkah. So be sure to stop by. I don't know if you all do the holiday storytellers when you're here for the Festival of the Holidays, but please do. I mean, it adds such a really cool layer, very unique layer to the festival. Like if you're looking for differentiators between the festival, between the different festivals, this is a huge one, at least for me. The holiday storytellers are just so really enchanting. It's so much fun to sit and hear about or stand and hear about the stories that pertain to the particular cultures or countries that are represented there. Père Noël in France, that's my favorite. My my stamp page is full. That's where my festival treat goes. My, hey, congratulations, you completed it all stamp. And so I will be starting a new one, a new festival passport. So already, it's the first day of the festival, I'm already winning. Speaking of winning, I'm here with the black and white cookie. The black and white cookie is a plant-based cookie. So if you're a plant-based eater, this is specially made for you. These are I have tried making EPCOT's black and white cookies at home. And I think I mentioned it recently, like my kitchen's never been such a mess. They're hard to make. There are so many steps. You've got to dip one side, and you have to make both icings, so chocolate and vanilla. You have to dip one side. You've got to let that set up, and then you dip the other one. So the chocolate side is the first one that was dipped on this black and white cookie, and then they dipped it in the vanilla. You can tell by just the layering and feeling it. It's a cake cookie, a cakey cookie. And here we go. Friends, that cookie is so good. Bright and citrusy. That's the way a black and white cookie is. It's got notes of citrus, and you think, chocolate and citrus, do I want that together? You do. You may not know it, but you do. Yeah, bright, citrus. It's not like Whammo lemon or Whammo orange or lime. It's just so good because it marries so beautifully with the vanilla. And while it's citrusy, I think it's more vanilla-y right now. But man, it's this glaze, sugary, like it's hard. It's not on the bottom. I've already got it on my fingers, but that's okay. Look how much bigger this cookie is than any of the other cookies. It's like a meal. It's thick. It's that cakey cookie, and it's still only $3. So good. Delicious. Let's go get the last cookie. It's the Snickerdoodle cookie. They used to call it the Snickers Doodle cookie. They've done that the last 2 years because of the partnership with Mars M&M. And it would like Snickers all in caps and then Doodle. They've stopped that foolishness this year, and they're just calling it a Snickerdoodle, which I'm all for. Just keep it simple and sweet, please. But it does still feature Snickers pieces. So I'm gonna have some more cookie, and we'll head on over. We'll take this to go. A long line here. We're gonna hop in because we need our last cookie. Eyes on the prize. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks, you too. We've done it, friends. High five. High five. We have completed the holiday cookie stroll. Well, almost. We've gotten all of the cookies for the stroll, and now we'll go turn in and get our completer stamp and our completer cookie. But we are here at Yukon Holiday Kitchen for the Snickerdoodle cookie. This is a Snickerdoodle cookie that features bits and pieces of Snickers candy bar. It is bigger this year than it has been. The first year, it was just like a thin cookie with like a mound of Snickers in the middle of it. So they've gotten it more uniform this year. It looks good. It feels soft, and we've got more chocolate on it this year. So here we go. Bottoms up. Okay. Okay, what this has this year that it's never had before is a chewiness to it. It has a toasty outside, a chewy middle, like there's some heft to it. And if you like peanut, this is good. This is actually good. This Snickerdoodle cookie is good. Is it a Snickerdoodle? No, it doesn't really strike me as a Snickerdoodle cookie. It strikes me as a light on the peanut cookie with chocolate. It's sweet, but I love how chewy it is. I had to take another bite. The Snickers pieces are slightly caramelized on top. Okay, they brought their A game with the Snickerdoodle cookie this year. This is really enjoyable. I'm shocked I'm saying these words. I really am. I've startled myself. Let's go get our completer, and then we'll talk. Here we are, holiday sweets and treats. Let's go turn this baby in, and it's starting to really rain right now. Here's my completed page, and we're told to go to the second window. Look at us. Look what we've done. Who'd have thought? Friends, can we just, more high fives to us. We have completed the 2023 Holiday Cookie Stroll here at the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays, and what a great job we did. In fact, you only need to eat 5 cookies. We ate all 6, and of course we left out those 2 sugar cookies because no thank you. Not for your time. Please, we've only got a certain amount of time. So here as the completer prize, we have gotten our Wishing Star cookie. Now, here's the interesting part about these festivals and the cookie strolls. 9 times out of 10, this is what it always is. It is a sugar cookie with a little bit of icing and fondant on top. And it usually always tastes the same. Very lackluster. Not very exciting at all. But what they have done over the last few years is given us a chocolate peppermint milkshake as well. In fact, I know it was done last year, and I think it was done the year before that, but I could be really wrong. It brings me such delight because I never know, are we getting the chocolate peppermint or not? Me, chocolate, peppermint, or mint, we are BFFs. And so I'm so excited about this. So it says Festival of the Holidays on one side, you turn it around, it says Holiday Cookie Stroll. I have mine from last year still. It sits up in my home office. It's plastic, so rinse it out. It's really lightweight if you got to pack it in something to take home. They have straws right there at Holiday Sweets and Treats. More chocolate than peppermint, but that's okay. We got some peppermint on top, so we'll get to it. Okay, here's the Wishing Star cookie. I have him upside down. Here he is, the Wishing Star cookie. I've not seen Wish yet, but when I think about that movie and I think about the previews and the promos and the trailers, this Wishing Star is the cutest thing about the entire movie. And I can't wait to see it for the Wishing Star. So here we go. Sorry, friend. It is not anything I would purchase if I was placing money on the table. No, I wasn't. No. Sorry, you're cute, but it's just a sugar cookie, and it's got a thick layer of fondant on it. And the taste is sweet adjacent. I mean, it's sweet, but then, yeah, the star of the whole thing, the high five to us, is this milkshake. Let's go grab some shelter, some cover from the rain, and then we'll wrap up. And I'll give you the one to skip, because there is one to skip. Just to wrap up, and we've gotten a little break in the sprinkles right now, so I'm really excited about that. My stamp page is a little waterlogged from the sprinkly rain, but hey, it was worth it. They didn't have a stamp at the completer stand this year, Holiday Sweets and Treats. Normally there's a completer stamp, so maybe it'll be that little Wishing Star cookie outline later on in the festival, but nonetheless, we completed. We came, we saw, we ate, and I have my milkshake right here, so, and I'm enjoying it. So here's the deal. I told you I would let you know what cookie I recommended that you skip. If you've got 5 cookies to get in order to complete the cookie stroll, like which 5 should you get out of the 8 that are on there? Well, You know, in my mind, toss out those 2 sugar cookies. Don't even look their direction. Please don't. So then, which of the main 6 do you let go? It's that peppermint pinwheel cookie. Listen, I don't know why that cookie is back. It's beautiful, and it's like a traditional Christmas cookie, so maybe that's why. I'm glad that they upped the peppermint extract in the cookie. I'm glad that the texture is a bit softer this year, but no, for me, you just roll right on by that cookie to something that is more flavorful than that. Like even the gingerbread cookie ranks above the peppermint pinwheel cookie. Now, speaking of the gingerbread cookie, if you wanted to, you could skip him, although he's made strides in the last year. So good job, buddy, on that. For me, the top one is still the black and white cookie from L'Chaim. It is so good, so perfectly moist, citrus, vanilla, chocolate, that cake-like cookie, like you know you've eaten a cookie after you've eaten that cookie. And I really feel like I get my money's worth on that. In fact, I went ahead and bought 2 because I didn't want to get, I was hoping I was going to like it again as much as I have in the past, and I didn't want to get home without an extra one. I will have to share with my hubby, and that's okay. But I wanted extra of that black and white cookie. It's a standout, it's stellar, and bonus that it's plant-based. So for those who lead a plant-based lifestyle, you got the best cookies. Great job, everyone. Second in my mind this year is one that I did not even see coming. It's one that I've not been overly impressed by in years past. It's that Snickers cookie. The texture alone, with it being toasty on the outside and then chewy in the middle, like it was so pleasant. It was just really enjoyable, that cookie. If you like peanuts, you're gonna like that. Is it a Snickerdoodle? Sure. Does it have Snickers that have been caramelized on top? Yes. It's really good. The spiced chocolate crinkle cookie, really, really, to me, I thought that was a great addition. You may not like the Mexican chocolate spiciness of it, but if you do, you're going to really enjoy this cookie. Again, texture is spot on. They've brought the texture back, but because of the chocolate crinkle cookies texture last year, it's not good, not good. And that Lindor cookie, so good this year. I got to put that in 3rd. So I'm going to go black and white cookie, and then Snickerdoodle, and then the Lindor cookie. So what about you? What is your favorite cookie traditionally on the Holiday Cookie Stroll? If you've ever gotten to come here during the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to have that conversation with you. If you've never been to the Festival of the Holidays, which cookie would they have for you to get you really excited here to do the Holiday Cookie Stroll, or just to enjoy a cookie here at the festival? What would you, like if you were the executive chef, which cookie are you adding to the Holiday Cookie Stroll? I've got some ideas. I'm sure that you do too. Let me know down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. If you get a chance to, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I would love to have you join in on a regular basis. If you'd like to increase your support of the channel, please consider joining the Whole 9 Yards Patreon team. You'll get exclusive behind-the-scenes sneaks and peeks. You'll also get 2 exclusive live streams every month, and we have so much fun. And you'll help this channel, and it's just the most incredible thing. So please consider joining at www.patreon.com/Denny_Sunderly. You can check it all out there. It's $5 a month, and everyone who's on the $5 and a month up tier gets access to those things. If you'd like to, follow me on Instagram at Denny_Sunderly. I share lots of fun things throughout the day, especially when I'm in the parks. That's a lot of fun to do. Thank you so much for watching today. I so appreciate you giving of your time. I hope that your holiday season is off to a wonderful start. I hope that it's merry and bright and everything you need it to be. From EPCOT, have a great one. Thanks for eating along with me on the Holiday Cookie Stroll. Take care, everyone. Bye.